doing something a little bit different. I hope you can hear me. Do you think they can hear me? I don't have a lav mic or anything. I'm just doing the best I can.
I see one's in the chat if you can hear okay.
Yeah, let me see. I gotta make sure I can see the chat because I've never done this before. Yet. Let me know if something isn't working. Right now we're walking in historic Virginia. We found a little town to explore and we are loving it. This is the Christian corner of this little town. There's a Christian event center. There's a church right here. There's a church right across from me, right in front of me. It's so neat and it makes me really optimistic for the future of small towns. Even though it's so historical, this is so inspiring to see religion still has a kind of a grasp in some parts of America. Oh, hello everyone.
You guys hear okay?
I hope you guys can hear.
You see ones if you can hear?
Yep, type 1 if you can't hear. I'm sure you can hear Andy, maybe not me. We just had dinner with some friends before we leave. There's that music. It's very noisy. This is questionably wise to be doing this, but it's time. Ben says I love small towns. Yay, this sounds great.
You see what town it is?
Yeah, here's another little church. I love it. I did not say what town it is. It's so tall. I love it. It's really neat. Yeah, and then we have the hardware store right across here. Everything's backwards, I know, but it's awesome.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
Yeah, I've never done, oh my, adult beverages right next to the church. This is scandalous. We're looking at Main Street, and I'm really loving it. It's so fun. I just love the small town energy. Makes me really wish that I'd grown up in a small town. I grew up out in the country, so I could consider myself lucky to do that, for sure. Andy grew up in the suburbs and the town, so I feel like we have kind of the full range. Oh, Andy needs a haircut.
Yeah.
Type 4 if you think Andy needs a haircut. No, I'm just kidding. We know, we're going.
We're pretty busy with the move and new jobs and everything.
Yep, we're getting life set up for after we leave. The sour hour, I like that. Somebody says 4. Yeah, you definitely do need a... we know, working on it. Some of these little shops are already closed, which is too bad because they all look like fun. And everybody's getting ready for Halloween, which is awesome. Thankful, grateful, blessed. Live, laugh, love, etc. You know. But, well, I just really wanted to encourage you guys to get out into your nearest small town and see what it's up to, make sure it's okay. Some of these places are not doing well right now, especially with COVID. I know it's hitting all these small businesses really hard, but it's so important that we support that because that's the kind of America that we all want to see. I know, having to walk because I promised you guys I'd live stream tonight, but we ended up with this dinner date that ended up going longer than we thought it would, so cute couple alert. Hey, yeah, look at that. Love you guys. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. I gotta show this. This is so neat. It's like a little plant shop. Pet friendly. Everything's pet friendly. You can get all sorts of little dog bowls to water your dog. This is so fun. About time. THYME. Terrible puns abound. It's good times. We don't really have anything important to say except that if you can, make your way out of the big city and into a small town. I think that that's probably the best compromise between being around other people and not being reliant on a city infrastructure. What do you think, Andy?
Yeah, there's growing up in sort of a more urban area, there's definitely something to be said for being able to get up at any time at night and, get whatever you want at some store that you're open.
That's true.
But most small towns like this, I think you'll be able to find enough to keep you satisfied.
And you just kind of have to change your expectations if you do end up living in a small town because everything is just a little different. Such a flashback to a simpler way of life. Although, car noise here is crazy.
Yeah.
Somebody says farmers markets. Yeah,
it was quieter
awesome.
a minute ago, but I think it's the rush hour traffic hitting all of a sudden.
Such a huge rush hour. Somebody said that the image isn't backwards, so I guess it just looks that way on my phone.
Yeah, it does that for your phone, and then
which is delightful.
Flip it on the other side.
I live in a small town in a blue state. Well, believe it or not, this church, Every Town, is in a blue state. So I'm intrigued. I feel like it depends very much on the character of your particular small town. If you guys have had bad experiences in small towns, definitely let me know. And I am glad we're talking about this because I picked a rather distressing topic to talk about today, and I don't mean to depress you guys. Being in the public, in the nature with the normal people is always so encouraging. And this is the reason that people like Bill Burr and Bill Maher look outside and they're just like, what are you talking about? There's not going to be any kind of conflict. You can go see people getting along with other people. It's wonderful. This is a cool building. I'm going to show you guys too. Turn this way. What is this building, Andy?
Municipal building.
Oh, it's a city building. Awesome. Department of Real Estate.
Yeah.
Very cool. Somebody says towns in New Jersey suck. Well, that's because New Jersey sucks. Sorry, I don't know what to tell you.
A lot of times it matters a lot if there's a big city nearby enough that people can commute from there.
Right.
People will sort of take over those towns and import their values from wherever they came from.
Right. Tonight somebody asked me where I came from and I had to tell them that I came from Colorado, which used to be fine, used to be awesome. Oh, here's the jail. That's nice. But then people started to move there to commute to the big city, which is just, it is what it is. It just happens. You need to start asking random people basic facts and see if they know them. Should I ask them trivia and see if they understand? Walk up and say, I was just arguing with my husband about this. What amendment gives women the right to vote? That would be really fun. That would be hilarious. But we're like walking away from the people at this point.
Oh, look at that.
That's cool. Here's an awesome statue.
Is that a Confederate statue?
Oh my gosh, did they miss one? That's crazy.
Culpeper's memorial to Confederate soldiers.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's got a Confederate flag and
What?
Confederate soldier up top.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
So, question for the chat.
So
Do
I'm
you
guessing
guys...
this isn't one of the more liberal towns.
Oh no, definitely not. Well, the signs that we saw coming in, we saw Farmers for Trump, and we saw all sorts of stuff.
What's his name? Hung Cow.
Hung Cow, yeah, is one of the candidates running around here.
A lot of signs for him.
Yep, HUNGCAO, which I assume is pronounced Hung Cow, but I guess I'm not entirely sure, and I would hate to offend him.
He's Vietnamese, right?
I think so. Yeah. Oh, here's your little fire department. You see them sitting there hanging out? They're prepared for any fires that come up. I love it. This is really neat. This is such a peaceful, I don't know, I feel like this is what a little kid would thrive to be raised in, you know? At least this downtown area. Oh, this is cool. I'm going to turn. Ready? Look at this one. Woo! I know, my cinematography is the best. Very talented. Something wrong. I grew up in a small town in Tennessee. It was boring as a kid because there wasn't much to do. Now I'd much rather be there. Honestly, I felt like growing up in the country that it was boring there, and sure enough, I would love to be out there now. I'm a sucker for a good plant. This is an amazing plant. I don't even know what it is. It doesn't matter. It's awesome. We're following Andy. Oh, what's this? To honor
the Gold Stars Mothers of Piedmont area. Oh, it's time for sound check.
To honor the Gold Star Mothers of Piedmont Area, Chapter 752, Vietnam Veterans of America. Margaret Spencer, Hilda Hilton, Betty McDermott. Wow, that's great. I love to see that.
It's a cool little park.
I think this is a churchyard, actually.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like to me. It's neat.
Churchy type building.
It is churchy type building. I love it. I just love the red brick. So I got a little experience when I was younger. My siblings and I used to go to my cousin's hometown, very small town in Iowa. Nothing was happening, but we didn't find it boring because we would always ride our bikes around. We had a lot of fun with that. So we got to get out and see the world, and we had more freedom out there than we had in the country because out in the country you can't ride your bikes anywhere. You're kind of stuck. It's very car dependent. Kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Still better than living in a big city. So this is crazy. I just love these buildings. That's so neat. So yeah, we just wanted to share this experience with you guys instead of bringing you down. It's a beautiful day, at least where we are. We're loving it, loving hanging out. Partly here because I'm getting a new job, and you guys will see me shortly. Whenever I get that going, probably won't be till the first couple days of November. It's gonna be fun. This is so neat. I see a squirrel. Well, actually, I think this might be the prison.
Is it?
Yeah, I saw a sign
Beautiful
for prison.
prison.
Wouldn't mind being locked up there, right? Pretty cool.
Little squirrel.
A little squirrel, yeah. Necessary denizen of the town. Love it. I just find this Confederate statue very fascinating. We don't really have to go too much longer. My arm's getting tired.
You want me to hold it?
We wanted to show you around.
I got you. Alright.
Oh, we lost connection. Don't lock it, babe.
Okay. Are we back?
We're back. We're back.
Let me hold over. Stand over here.
Squirrels are throwing nuts down on our heads.
Is there any way to turn it around?
I don't know. See, it's our first time doing this through the phone.
Yeah.
Here, there you go.
We're just testing it out as we go.
Yeah, look at
There we go.
Oh no, don't put my whole body in there. I don't like that.
Oh, okay.
But this is the jail over here. Okay, is that too close? I feel like that's too close. Okay,
It's closer.
I trust you.
It's further than it was before.
Okay, well, I am really loving this. This is the jail here. What am I just building? This is so cool. What a neat little piece of America. I don't know. I feel like all this stuff is so underrated. People forget about it. Get caught up in the horrible stories of crime from big cities, and they forget places like this exist. It's really freaking awesome. So, with that note of positivity, I think I will leave you guys.
Well, let's answer some.
You gonna look at chat?
Yeah.
Let me look. Let me look. Let me see.
Switch it around again.
You say job. Do you mean like an actual workplace job? Or are you intending on full-time video uploading? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Liz and Andy, what ideas are you tossing around for shows?
Lots of different ideas.
Many such cases.
We want to try a bunch of different stuff and just see, what people respond to.
Right.
I feel like this kind of thing would be better with like a guest. If you could go around, walk around some area and have a conversation.
That would be fun, yeah.
Or I was thinking about doing it on rollerblades. I think that would be really fun.
That is a great idea.
You'll have to get comfortable with it first. Tim told us to move out of the cities. I moved away from California to Idaho, and I do not regret it.
That is timeless advice. I really recommend a small town or out in the country. Wish Jeanette a happy 30th birthday. Happy birthday! Love it. Such a lovely time of year.
We're actually moving back into the city.
Yeah, we're not moving to Virginia. Again, don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. We live in a town of about 800. No neighbors except corn and horses. Love it.
I'm on the wrong side. Oh, yeah.
Are you?
I was never told that growing up.
Andy's on the wrong side. Oh, yeah?
You're supposed to stand on the outside.
Oh, well, we were just navigating around other people. No worries. I love parking my truck in small towns, right? God in heaven, call Auntie. But no, I'm not going to tell anybody. And Jade does indeed suck. No offense taken. Yeah, it's just subjectively true, unfortunately. Although it is historic, I do love it. When we were there, I stumbled across a really, really old graveyard. That was my first experience with that. Farmers markets, good times, such an awesome town. Yes, Liz and Andy, correct. Support your small local business, 100%. Let's see if we can get down to the bottom. 57 watching. Hit that like button. No pressure. We're just glad you're joining us. Happy to see you streaming today, Lids. Do a ripoff with coffee with comedians. That might be fun. I'm driven through small towns where my truck was the size of the town. That's crazy. Are you going to be making homesteading videos? No, but I'm going to be working with people who do make them, so that's going to be fun.
I wouldn't say it's fair to say that we're definitely not doing that.
Don't worry about it.
We're talking about doing farming and stuff like that.
Yeah. We want to talk about sustainability for sure. Not for the sake of being green, but for the sake of keeping things good and secure for your family.
Self-sustainability.
Right. Exactly. I came in late. What town is she in? We did not say what town we're in. Do you want to tell people what town we're in? It's not a big deal. Yeah, we're just stopping by here and it's beautiful. So I figured we'd share it with you guys. I love this little courtyard. We'll shut it down. It is so nice.
Don't forget.
So fun. Look at this handsome man.
Send people to sourpatchlids.me.
I'm being told I have to pump sourpatchlids.me.
Yeah.
Which is fun.
Hey, it's not Tim.
Hey, look at that. It's not Tim. I love it. He's wearing a mustache and sunglasses. New celebrity name for you two, Liddy Andy.
Lidandy.
We have Andia, and we also had Lindy.
I like Lindy.
I like Lindy better
Yeah.
too, I think, because it also means something.
Lydia.
Andy, I never heard about a man walking on the outside until I was in my 40s. Yeah, he's thoroughly a gentleman through and through. No worries at all. I'm not worried.
Yeah, and like the reasoning seems.
To keep you safe, lady safe. I assume keep
I
from
guess
being
yeah.
splashed.
If the well, yeah,
That's true
keep
too.
from being splashed in the rain makes sense.
Lids and vids. Yeah, this actually is going to go on to, well, this one's going to go on to a playlist called Lyds live streams or something.
Mm-hmm.
And then I do have a Lyds vids playlist. Lindy Hop. Yeah, that is a dance move. That's correct. Liddy Andy will be your future homestead. That's a good idea. Yeah, we definitely have an OnlyFans too, weirdly enough, believe it or not.
Yeah,
That's
go check out the OnlyFans.
no, that's available also on sarahpatchlids.me.
It's all free. It's just
Yeah,
a hub for.
silly. It's fun. I actually found it interesting how you could kind of create a community over on OnlyFans.
Yeah,
Like that's probably an untapped market there, right?
we probably won't stay for too long, but it's fun checking it out.
I think it's hilarious. It's a good place to
Yeah.
conduct polls. We've got a few people following us over there, but I wouldn't want to get anybody in trouble for browsing, OnlyFans. So, all right. Loved your last video. Awesome. All
What
right,
do you guys want to? Well, let's ask them. What do you guys want to see Lydia do in the near future? Do you want to
setting
see?
me up for crazy stuff.
Do you want to see interviews with interesting people? Do you want to see interviews with regular people? Do you want to see her learn how to skate? Do you want to see?
Gosh.
Do you want to see cooking videos?
I do like the idea of cooking and baking. I love the idea of getting recipes that are healthy and will keep you from gaining a double chin. It's for the best. So we're not trying to get canceled by heart disease.
Probably both gonna go pretty hard on the fitness.
Yep. Looking forward to that.
Gained
for sure.
our marriage happy fat.
Yeah, we got our happy fat. Now we got to get rid of it. We'll be working on that. See what people are thinking. One chip challenge. That's not happening.
Oh,
Loved the video with Malice last night. He is so great. I love him.
he's so nice.
What is OnlyFans? My gosh. I'm just say one more time. Don't worry about it. If you don't know what OnlyFans is, you're not missing out.
But go to hers.
Yeah, there you go.
Sarah, onlyfans.com/lidsoftiktok.
Yes.
Yeah.
I also did, I will shout this out for sure, I did do a show with Michael Malice the other day. It went up last night. Today's Thursday. It went up last night. Available for you guys all to watch. He used a crazy looking thumbnail of me, so you guys can enjoy that for sure. I don't mind. I look crazy sometimes for sure. No worries at all. That's who I really am, so I'm not worried about it.
Son, you're welcome.
You're welcome, as in it belongs to you. Somebody says, I'd say mix it up. All right, well, we might just have to do that.
Just try a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
See what works.
Yeah. If you guys aren't following Michael Malice on YouTube, for sure, go check out You're Welcome, as in yours. It belongs to you. He picked such a clever name that I have to explain it for people.
You wrote Dear Reader.
He did. He wrote Dear Reader, which is about North Korea. I'll leave you to figure out that joke.
And another thing we're doing is a book club.
That's right.
And so one of his books we're probably going to be reading when that comes out.
For sure. I do have a locals. I just got my community approved. I haven't done anything with it yet. At this point, I've got about 8 things started, and I need to work on all of them.
We get the locals and the Rumble getting
working
set
on
up.
Rumble, working on locals. In fact, I'm going to work on some of that tonight. We also have a bunch of moving we have to do, so
Yeah, we've been
just bear with
hacking
us.
most of this week while we're trying to launch a podcast, which
There's a bee. All right, I think we're going to start walking again. All right, I'm going to call it good. No
right.
more questions. Thank you guys all very much for joining us. We're going to head back to our car, get back home, and do a whole bunch of... Oh, there we go. He's on the correct side now. There we go. All right, thank you, dear. Appreciate it. All right, let me see how I end this successfully. Bye, guys. All right, yep, until next time. Bye, guys.